what I did remember from my youth, and by youth I mean like 8 years ago, I worked for a farmer. I worked for very heavy physical labor jobs. Tend to have these guys. You know them. Other jobs probably have them too, but I notice it in heavy labor. It's the over-sexualized guy.
You mean the muscular guy that's like lifting a
No,
crate
no, no,
of
no, no.
apples or something?
No, he can be fat, he can be whatever. He just does physical labor. And I noticed a lot of physical labor guys will see a girl walk by, and I don't know,
Like
she's
whistle?
mildly
Like a
attractive, like
construction worker?
close. It's not always a whistle. Sometimes they elbow you and say, "Man, I would fuck that raw until the honey came home." And you say things like, "I don't know what that sentence means. I don't know what he's talking about. She's okay looking." And then you're like, just you let it go. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Usually, as an anti patriarchy, pro feminism guy, I tell him to watch it, pal. But instead, I let him go once, always once. And then something happens where like the waiter will, or the Dunkin' Donuts person will give you a coffee, and he's like, I would give that the bee's knees up till the sun came home and do this. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is the thing. And then he'll say like, so what are you doing with your girl? Giving her the old elbow up to the cooter, and it's like, I don't know if you can do that, sir. But do you find that guy and you wonder, is he wrong? Am I wrong? Is sex the only thing that matters to him?
I guess sometimes you want to agree with the guy, but you got to use innuendo back to him, right?
But you don't want to. You don't want to have to create some old person slang like, "Yup, I gave her the devil's screwdriver one night, and I really made her moan for more." I don't know. I guess you talk like a Southern preacher.
Hmm.
And then she was crying for Jesus.
There it is.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, tell me some deep."
The problem is it gets awkward because then he usually has another one because he tells that to
Right.
every
Oh,
customer.
right. He's ready for more.
Taking a skin boat to Tuna Town, taking the
Never heard.
log to the beaver, and then you're like, uh. And then he always
Wow.
winks at you, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
You got to wink back, or else you're like
You always
alienating
have to reciprocate, no matter what it is.
Old male 6'9".
Otherwise, it gets awkward.
Listen, I can stop you, but this is going to be awkward. So let's just finish each other's sandwiches. Yes, sandwiches.
And I'll quietly leave this establishment, and we'll never see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll X that out.
X for no, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, just a little bit, but no, thank you for more. So while we're on the subject of people we disagree with,
Yeah, because we don't condone that at all.
we do not.
Nothing of that conversation is condoned.
The unpanders uncondone that.
Mhm.
I would say.
No, I think I recondone. I
Condone,
condone your
Oh, you
condone.
recondone what I'm saying.
Yes. Just to make that clear.
And I can handle that. I did. Well, there's a group of people out there right now. I would draw their symbol. I feel like I might be called a hater, and someone would
Yeah,
screenshot it.
they're gonna screenshot it and then say, "Hey, this guy, he
We
was
don't
at
approve. I just thought
Charlottesville and he knows
trying,
what's going on."
I was trying to make a big surprise entrance here and make everyone think, "Ooh, what was he talking about? Who's he talking
Oh,
about?"
sorry, I ruined it.
Well, folks. No. You didn't ruin it. The people who were going to screenshot me and say,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah, they would ruin it. Yeah.
they would ruin it." But anyway, folks, I'm talking about that famous, bad, no good Nazi.
Screenshot. You're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
I'm screwed. What's the deal?
Hmm.
I'm giving you the Jerry Seinfeld.
So was it?
What's the deal with airline
What's the
food
deal?
and Nazis?
Oh.
And Nazis.
Oh, lighthearted. So lighthearted.
Mm-hmm.
So it was what, General Lee? There's a statue that the liberal townspeople want to tear down because it's Confederate and Nazi-ish. Was Lee a Nazi?
No. He wasn't, which is interesting.
It's just the
So
Confederates.
where is
There's a Venn diagram of Confederates and Nazis, and they closely tie together.
Yes. There's somewhere right in that Venn, right, shaped like this.
People who don't like each other people and wish they had slaves.
Yeah, I really think between every minority, every Jewish, every female. Yeah,
They don't
they
like
just.
very many. There's not much equality there, unless
I think
you're part of. Well, we. No, never
we
mind.
are sort of. Well, we're white males, but I
Yeah,
think they would hate us because we're open-minded, and
yeah, we think for
I
ourselves.
have
Yeah,
I have some Italian descent. I don't know if that would fly.
the hair.
I was raised Catholic.
You'd have to shave all that hair off.
All of it. I'd show the
I,
camera some more.
I don't think I could do that. Like,
PG-13.
sorry guys, no one. No.
No one touches the guys. The Nazis are like, he's good. He can join. You're like, did you see this right here?
No, it's okay.
Not gonna happen.
No.
Although I will say, your hand motions. I don't think they'd let you in anyway. We are cool with.
We're fine with that.
We're saying the Nazis.
It's the Nazis, yeah. Those Nazis.
Not the good guys. Get that joke? It's probably never been told before.
If anybody had missed it on the podcast, I had waved my hand effeminately in the air.
Which is totally cool.
Uh-huh. Yep.
What interests me is the people who want to be Nazis. It's one thing if, like, you heard about World War II and you thought, damn, the other side was pretty cool, pretty dope. But then you heard they lost.
Do you think they rewrote the history, though, to say, they kind of almost won, and they still exist out there?
All right, so what we're going to try and do is get in the head of a Nazi, because I really think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's like pretending... I don't know what it's like. It's literally... we'll get into what it's like. So you're saying that Nazis think they never lost. They're still battling.
Well, the South always thinks they're going to come back. The South, as in the Confederates.
Right, we're trying to combine both, because
Yeah.
both seem to think they run a
They're an easy
hell
target.
of a... They should be.
They should be.
They should be. Recondone.
Unrecondone.
But there's got to be a mindset that says, like, I guess they think they're oppressed. Like, they never lost. They just were oppressed for a while. And so they're fighting back. And this is their fight back against political correctness and people want to mix their race. Is that what they think?
They always kind of come out of the woodwork whenever they think they're slighted, right? So maybe in their minds, they have control. Maybe they think, everything is as it should be. And then when you start to take from them, they're like, wait a second, we won that war. You shouldn't be able to take our statue down.
I guess. I mean, here's the other thing. Do you think any of them, anyone who came to that rally that was a Nazi or Confederate or white supremacist or anything, do you think 2 weeks prior to this event, any of them knew that statue was there?
I don't know about the statue, but they definitely prepared for
literally,
it. It could be anything.
I understand symbolic.
You see them in the military gear? Like, I thought they were police. They're like surplus
and
military.
carrying like AKs and like AR-15s and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there is
Which is a God-given
point.
right in America.
Jesus. We don't get political here in the Unpanders, but if our African American fellowship had been carrying around AR-15s, assault rifles, and walking around, pretty sure they all would have been fired upon.
That would be scary.
Hey,
to
Nazis,
be fired upon, not the other one.
Yes. Hey, Nazis, check your privilege. We're coming for it. You know what? We usually don't get political. We usually don't pick a side.
You can do it. You can do
I'm
it.
doing it. Hey, you do it. Hey, Pander is here. We're making an official stance. Let's do it.
That
Hey,
person who got run over. You gonna go right to that?
No, I was gonna say we disapprove of Nazis.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna make it official.
Yeah.
Usually we don't pander. We like, if you're a Nazi and you're listening now, hit the stop button, man. Or we're coming to your house and we're gonna make you listen to Jewish stuff and black people jazz and Christian rock and feminist propaganda, and you're gonna like it, pal, because I like all that stuff, except for Christian rock. Creed guy? Scott Stapp?
I was influenced by a high school teacher who absolutely loved Creed.
Who? I feel like I know this.
I'm going to call him Mr. Cheese.
Okay.
Very close to his actual name.
Damn it. Can't remember.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
There you go.
yeah. All right, cool. Light bulb, light bulb. He was very spiritual. This
With his
individual.
music, he was very spiritual. Yes.
Everything. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like him. He's
Yeah,
the
he's a
man.
good guy. He's a good guy. As we reminisce, I don't know if we could really share.
Pennsylvania.
I
I
don't know
think
if
it's
I could
cool.
convey the stories about him enough. That's the
No,
problem.
no, 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 no,
I
let's
should just
not.
let it go. Let it go.
Let go, let go, let go.
Maybe in the
Bands for
future, when we hit
another.
when we hit 100 subscribers on all of our social media, like every single one has over 100 subscribers, we'll tell a
What about
personal
link?
story. So like every 100, we'll tell a story about.
What if we hit 1,000, 100,000 overnight?
We're gonna be rich. Not that we like money that much, but we do. Um, but we will tell. How many stories is that? That's a lot of stories. That might be my whole life. I might have to write a biography.
Make up, create stories or make stories?
Yeah, this is
Meet me here.
what should have happened.
Why, Dan? For a story.
Yeah.
A story you're going to tell me? No, we're going to create. Hold
Well,
my hand.
if we have that many subscribers, then we can actually start going places where we can create these stories, right? We could go to anywhere in the world.
Pompeii.
Oh, which I have been.
What?
Pompeii?
Did you go to Pompeii? Like, that doesn't seem like a regular thing.
Yeah, we can make stories about it.
Yeah, but you've been there?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
For what? When did you go to Pompeii?
that was like 2 years ago.
For what? Just to go to Pompeii? Or
Yeah.
you were in Italy?
Yeah, I went to Italy, went to Pompeii because I thought it was awesome, and it was awesome.
Dude, it's like
It's
I don't even know you. The podcast is getting me
yeah,
to sorts of places.
yeah. I'm
Folks,
getting
I am correct right now. I
getting
didn't know Dan
cultural
went to
here.
Pompeii. Wow.
Hmm.
Huh.
It's
That-
we're gonna
that
save
changes-
that for another podcast.
Okay. Oh, save it.
We're
Save
gonna
it.
it's gonna be about Rome, Pompeii, all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It will be well researched.
Hmm. By
And the
both
podcast.
parties.
Uh-huh. And the podcast will run like a well-oiled
Machine.
machine. Wow. We're getting good, dude.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yep. It's magic.
It sure is.
Hmm.
Real quick, to close out the Nazi situation, we went over a few examples of what someone who wants to be a Nazi is like. One of them was, it's like wanting, because Nazis not only lost terribly,
Mhm.
they were also very the bad guys. Like everyone agrees. It's not like 50-50. Some people say the Nazis were kind of good. It's like 110%. Even Germany disavowed all Nazis. They don't have Hitler statues anywhere. It blows my mind.
Yeah. It's like trying to be the Emperor in Star Wars after he's already dead.
Right. Why would... I understand if it's 50-50. I think we discussed this. It's like, hey, I like Ken. No, dude, I like Ryu. It's like light and dark. It's like, whoa, blows my mind. It's like 51% Ken, which is the right choice, 49% Ryu, the wrong
Yeah.
choice. But you follow me. That's like pretty close, and no one's won, no one lost. It's an ongoing battle. Nazis lost. They're losers, idiots. They all drool and get drool all over their stupid shirts. That's why they wear like so many shirts and have badges all over. You hear that? It's like wanting to be a foot soldier in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hmm. Or a
You don't
Goomba.
even want to be Shreddy.
Super
Or,
Mario.
or Goomba in Super Mario.
Yeah.
You just want to get stepped on? Is that what you want? Like, pick a cool bad guy. Like, what if they wanted to be robots? That would be kind of cool.
They want to be what?
Robots from the
Robots.
future.
Like,
Enslave humankind.
oh, you're talking about Terminator?
Sure, I'd be cool with that. I'd be like, "Whew, these guys are wrong, but damn, that's a cool outfit. He's wearing like all metal mech gear.
Now, what if there was a group that actually believed that? Like, they didn't have any basis in reality, but there were like millions, like literally millions of followers that believed
Hold on,
that.
the Terminator story?
Uh-huh.
Well, they would have to believe Skynet, right?
I guess so. They could believe that they're...
This is the only problem. I hear what you're saying. If a million people believe something, it almost makes it real, right?
Yeah, you start to like lose your sanity because you're like, wait a second, like how come all these people believe in this thing?
Then they start writing books about the thing. They start making food that resembles the thing. Well, not resembles the
They
thing, but like
insert
they
their
say,
own president into the hierarchy.
ooh,
Ooh.
I like this. The only problem is when confronting someone from the outside realm, a normie, I think, I feel like you'd have to have so many people to self-support, right? You
Or
to
just have a
form your.
boatload of money.
Well, they would have to geologically hold together then, like the Skylab folk,
Hmm.
the robot lovers.
Break off a piece of the United States and just, like all Florida, that could be them. You
I,
just
I,
wouldn't
I
go into Florida. It'd be a danger
how
zone.
how would they move it though? Would the U.S. just be like, take it at this point? You guys are freaks.
Yeah. No one down there.
just go, just take it.
Well, they
Take our old and beleaguered.
is that what a Manchurian candidate is? It's someone who's what controlled by another person, or is it?
I thought it was Morgan Freeman movie, but now I'm not sure.
I feel like I'm gonna research this
I,
and then correct whatever I say right now. But I feel like he's an implant, like he's intended to be like robotic and controlled by another party.
I think you're right, but I didn't see the movie.
So like Trump could just be like, Florida, we don't need that.
Kind of agree with them. There are a few agreements.
Mm-hmm.
Trump boy.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. I think he's hilarious.
So these Nazis, they went after the statue.
Of Robert E. Lee.
Yeah,
Confederate.
Robert E. Lee.
Fellow loser of war.
So they're holding up these flags that say, it's a Confederate flag and a Nazi flag. And
where do you get Nazi flags? Can you buy them?
I suppose someone's making money off that. That's the only reason they would, unless they believe in it.
Seems illegal.
But both of those lost. Like, we went to war with both of those.
Maybe that's what makes them camaraderie ship. Like, they're like homies. It's like, you lost? I lost. Let's get back some come up.
We're gonna get in trouble with this one.
Because the only people offended are Nazis.
I don't know. It could be a splinter cell. Some small group that just, like, knows.
Where the videos of anti-Nazi are?
They're going to attack Google because they don't really understand technology either. Take their servers down.
Not to say they're idiots.
Yeah, we're not.
Or drooling.
It's hard to believe that someone in this age believes all they believe.
I feel like it's a put on, maybe. Like they don't really believe it. Almost like flat earthers.
Something communal they can all agree with somehow.
And it's counter culture. You know what I mean? If you have to pick something counter culture, you literally pick the thing that's most doesn't make sense, is the most against common knowledge, is against common morality, which exactly is the flat earth thing, right?
Do flat earthers have pep rallies and marches and stuff? What do they?
Well, I don't know that there is.
What do they want?
They want NASA to resign or relinquish all the money they've been hiding and making fake photos of the Earth from space with. Quick shout out, my friend Dan, who will watch these.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl likes flat Earth. Hopefully she don't catch you watching this, and hopefully
you don't go to sleep tonight.
She
knows.
In fact, I gotta text your girl. Hey, check out her podcast. Dan's all about it. It's bizarre. He'll be dead.
Probably. But we'll survive. We'll be all right.
Now hold up. What do you think of this? She's better looking than him. Think something's going on? Like she might be
a little crazy.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. I
It's
love
always
talking
the super
about
pretty ones. It's always the super pretty ones. Just like,
that's right. There's something's just a little.